So I'm going to put some texture in this middle band that I made. There's a tumbler that fits in your hand like really perfectly. So this is kind of one ridge for 2 fingers and then another ridge for 2 fingers. But I'm going to add some texture here, that way whenever I go to glaze it, it's going to have a lot of interest. So I use a limestone rock that I found on a river trip with my boyfriend at the beginning of this year. So I've used it, all different sides of it, to create texture by tapping on a bunch of different stuff. So I'm just gonna slowly start. This is still leather hard. I just trimmed this today. I probably let it sit out for about maybe an hour. Not really for any particular reason other than I was teaching, so I was helping students with some other stuff. So that you can see, going along with our texture rules, more is better. So, but I really am trying to keep it in that band and not hit my foot rim like I just did. The clay's still forgiving since it's leather hard, so I'll just kind of rub that a little bit and fix it. I am trying to kind of keep it contained to this little band. The clay's not super thin here. It's a little bit thicker. My walls are pretty thin, if you can tell. If you go back to one of my earlier videos, you can see how I threw a form similar to this one. I think I have a video on there. If not, I can always make another video. It's hard to make videos since I'm constantly teaching and helping other students do stuff. So if I were a full-time potter, y'all would get videos every day, but alas, I'm not, and I prefer it that way. I love teaching. I wouldn't change my relationship with my students and, you know, access to wonderful facilities and all that. Wouldn't change it for the world. All right. So, let's go back. Do a little 1/over, see. So if y'all know anything about ceramics, textures like this, the glazes do really wonderful things pulled up into that. So I have like a piece that I made last week that I didn't do texture on, and it's still a really nice piece, but this glaze on texture looks a lot nicer. I don't have a piece in front of me that has texture to show you, but yeah. So it would have been nicer if it was probably textured as far as this glaze goes, but overall it's still a nice piece of pottery. Nice tumbler, still fits good in your hand. So, oh, and I made this one as well. That was holding up my phone. Made that as well. That's kind of fun. So these are my female and male versions of kind of a similar mug. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Bye.